Hello everybody, welcome back to another Final Fantasy XIV stream. And it has been a while since I have streamed, so before I started streaming, I had to actually look and see where I was at in the quest and see what area I needed to spawn at. So the last place we left off was where, the turtles live. And we just got the dungeon for the second dungeon of the Stormblood expansion. So I'm gonna queue up to this dungeon, and depending on how long it will take, I'm actually gonna start heading over to the Isle of Zeke. I think that's how you say it. There we go. Now to go to this isle, you gotta get under the water, and then you're gonna head all the way over here. And you'll come up to an area to where you can actually enter the island. I honestly didn't expect to make it this far without a dungeon popping, so I'm kinda surprised. Alright, so we're gonna head on to the island and we're going to get the attention of the guards so that oh, there we go. Well, now we're gonna do this dungeon first, so I'm gonna hit commence and head in there. Alright, so this dungeon is pretty straightforward. You're gonna get enemies that jump out from under the ground. Dang it, did the wrong move there. And then, you know, you got a bunch of trash poles. And don't forget, if your tank gets low and you're on the scholar, don't forget to do the emergency tactics. That way you can get a big heal. And make sure you are constantly recharging your Aether Flow stack. So, I mean, there's not really much to say about this beginning part. As long as you keep your tank healed and, you know, something starts attacking you, run by the tank. I mean, other than that, there's not much more to worry about here. I actually forget what the first boss is. I think what after this? Okay. So this boss, the only thing you gotta worry about is when it's on its side, it'll grab a hold of somebody. So make sure you destroy its claw. And if you do that, then oh, I still can't use that move. If you take away its claw, then it will not be able to do anything. So this right here, oh, the leg. So when it does that, make sure you take care of the leg, and then you have more time of it on its back, where it's very vulnerable. And if you really don't care about the dropsy effect and stuff like that, you can take it down here before it gets back up, but I wasn't doing enough DPS for that to happen. This mob pull is a little bit harder, if I remember it correctly. The enemies hit a lot harder than at the beginning part, so make sure that you are paying attention to the tank. But, I mean, other than that, it should be pretty straightforward. Now we come up to the part where the bowmen are shooting arrows. So as long as you get out of the AoE circle, then you'll be fine. Alright. Let's get a shield on the tank. Then we start doing some AoEs. Alright, so now this boss, the Ruby Princess, the only thing you really have to worry about is when the Ruby Princess goes to the middle, it will start casting Seduction, or Seduce. You just gotta go to chess, become old, and you won't get affected by it. Then when you both see a target on you, get out of the way because it's gonna be a explosion followed by following explosion. Then after that, you know, you're gonna have that same kick where you seduce and then try to kick. So other than that, it's actually a really easy fight. Hello, Letitia. And if your DPS is good enough, you should be able to take it down before that happened, but must not been doing a good enough DPS job. Now, depending on how good the tank is at their job, this pull can be really good or really bad. Because when I was tanking this, I had really good pulls before, but then I've also had really bad pulls, and it is really just up to the tank. Can the tank do a good enough job at keeping the aggro? And can they use their cooldowns smartly? So if they can, then it's a really easy pull to get through, and there's not too much to worry about. But if they can't, then you're kind of gonna be battling a couple of things, because you have to watch out for the blowfish so that they don't explode. And the blowfish always likes going after the healer for some reason. So as a healer, you know, watch the HP, watch the enemies. And also, if you don't have 270 gear, this is actually a upgrade for you. If you do have 270 gear, it's the same item level. But I mean, honestly, if a piece of armor or accessory drops and it's in your job area, I recommend getting it because you can trade. You can trade those items in at your grand company to get seals. So this boss, not difficult per se. He just has more mechanics. So you just need to watch out for him when he does thick fog. Water will be all around, and you have to fight those churns, and don't be around him in that area, because when he pops up, it's gonna damage you if you're too close. Alright, so just make sure the go. Make sure the sharks aren't gonna be going into anybody else. And if you can, you want to defeat the shark, that way you don't take no damage. However, if you can't because of the mad stare, that's fine. It doesn't do a lot of damage to you. Like, even I would have been okay as a healer. Yep, make sure you stay away. And just go back to DPSing until somebody needs a heal. That's why I said this ain't really harder, because it's actually very simple if you have all the mechanics down. So, once you get all the mechanics down, it's a very easy fight, even for a healer, to be able to keep everybody healed and the DPS up. Alright, and that's the dungeon. So I'm gonna hit exit, and then we're gonna have a cutscene. Right after I talk to this person. Okay, I guess not. So we gotta return back to the village. Oh yeah, 'cause this gives me the Aether Current. Yeah, I actually forgot that they take you at the beginning of the, well, where you get the dungeon at. Because if I would have remembered that, I wouldn't even went to the Isle of Zeke yet. I forgot how far down that was. But it's not a problem because now got back up here. Gonna head back into area and I think we're gonna talk to the, yeah, this, I think this is the younger sister. Alright, so if you didn't get your ring, didn't get a ring in the dungeon, you can get one of these. However, I already have all the rings I need, so I'm just gonna get the materia and hit complete. And as you can tell, nobody here has any other quest. So I'm gonna head back to the Isle of Zeke, and we're going to be causing some mayhem over there so that they can get into the vault. So all we gotta do is just head through this little tunnel, then come up into this water area. and head over here. Now we get back on our mount and head to where the red circle is on the map, because that's where we're gonna have to meet distract the guards. And since there's two of them, they're relatively close together. Make sure to use AoE moves. You really should dodge the AoEs. However, I don't want to move and something happened to my casting bar. Actually, travel, current. Okay, so I'm missing two. South. Because what I think there's two on here. Yes, there's one. Alright, so there's gotta be another way up there. Oh. No, if you just take a minute, look at the map, you'd see what I saw. All you gotta do is just run up this way. Got stuck. And right there's the current. Alright, so now I'm gonna see where it's at. South. Okay, I missed the current over there. So I can actually go that way, and it'll be fine. Now I'm gonna continue on with distracting the guards. That way we can get into the vault and get the treasures that the blue shell want. Wait a minute. So it looks like up here. Oh, it is up here. Alright, so now I'm gonna do single target attacks, which will be more beneficial because the two enemies are spread apart. Had to heal myself a little bit there because I'm not moving to get out of the AoE's ways. Which they're still not doing that much damage. So if you have gear like I do, then I might recommend just standing in it. But if you didn't get gear the way I got it, then you might want to move out because it will hit a lot harder than what it's hitting me. Alright, so now we need to go find Lease over here. Alright, so we gotta head over here. So really all we do is just follow this path all the way up until we can turn right. And then we follow this path up. And this will take us to the vault. Wait for, okay. Now we can talk and see what's inside the vault.
Thieves! Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures? You will pay for this sacrilege!
That's the spirit. Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Seize them!
What in the world?
Who hath made us whole? Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes, a great kami of the sacred treasures. O great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations, your faithful Kojin. Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault?
how auspicious! We do commend thee, son of man. Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen, and for their loyalty we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Oh, perfect. A contest of wills, just what we need.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day your wish shall be granted. Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm. All riseth and falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos. We are Susano, and in revelry do we rejoice.
That's a primal standing in front of us, right?
And a horde of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment. Lise, help me clear a path. Leave them to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Make way! Make way!
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
Alright, so we accidentally released the primal. So that means that we're gonna have to fight Susano. But first we need to go over here and talk to what they want us to do. So if you guys don't have a weapon better than 270, you can get the tanks or samurai. But since I'm doing scholar, I don't need a melee. I don't need a melee weapon. I'm a magic user on the healer side, and my weapon is better than 2.5. I'm just gonna get the materia. And this is where we're going to go fight Susano. Alright, so now we're gonna go back to the vault door. This is where we're going to get it open to fight. Oh, this is where we're going to get the duty quest to fight Susano. Alright, so I'm going to queue up. And since I'm gonna go to the entrance anyway, I'm going to see where this Aether Current is. Or I'm gonna try to find it anyway because I may not. Oh. Forgot they die if you jump off a ledge and something's following you. So as soon as I load up, I'm going to be teleporting back. Nope. There. And I'll use a ticket to make it free. Southwest 100. Alright. Or 1,020. Almost 1,300. So let's get into the water. We're at 900. 8. It's south though. Go south. So I think, okay. Yeah, so it's not on the aisle, so I missed it over here. Good thing I checked on there though, because now I'll have time to be able to find it. $314. Should be right over here, right? Or am I just really blind? Oh, there it is. Let's see if I can get this. Not fight anything. Get away. So the only thing I have to do now is just find the last quest that has an aether current, and then I'll be able to fly in this area. Looking through to make sure that there are no quests with a plus sign on them because they could be a eighth current. And it's looking like there's not. I'm gonna teleport over to the pirates headquarters. Prepare my gear. And I'm also gonna be repairing my dancer gear as well. Because off camera I have been leveling up my dancer. Not mean to go there. So my dancer is level 61 now. I have to get my dancer up to 72, I believe. And my white mage I have to get up to 76. Paladin I have to get to 74. And summoner I think is 72. So with that done, now we're just gonna be sitting around waiting for the pull of tribute to start. And it says its average wait time of 13 minutes, which I think is longer than a healer would expect, because it's around the time where everybody's trying to get their roulettes in, So people should have been doing trials that I should have got a party pretty quickly. And a lot of people don't like this trial because if you're a healer and you don't know mechanics, it's very easy to wipe. Even if one healer knows the mechanics and the other one doesn't, it's a very challenging battle. The biggest things you have to worry about are the tank buster and making sure that you don't get hit by the AoE move. And there's a lot of them that, depending on what action he's doing, some AoE moves target specifically you, while others it targets the whole map except for one little line. And you have to stand within the line, and then sometimes you have to stack within the line with everybody else. But when we get started, I'll be able to point all that stuff out to you guys. And right now, if you guys don't know, the Final Fantasy 14 and 15 collaboration is going on until September 18th. And while that's going on, you can get. Oh, I can't do glamour point dates. You can get Noctis's attire, and you can also get the car he drives and some music. So, if you guys are interested in that. The starting quest is in Udall. So you can go to Udall. It's over there by the Flames Grand Company. Go over there and get it started. And you can get the music at the first fate. You get his attire when you complete the collaboration. And then you have to go to the gold saucer to get the car. I might save this for next stream. I'll wait till 12, so I'll give it 30 more seconds. And if the trial doesn't pop up, then I'll probably just go ahead and end this stream, because we at least got one dungeon in this stream, and we got access to a trial. Okay, so withdraw. So yeah, we got access to a trial. We did the Violet Tides dungeon, and all we need is one more Aether Current quest to be able to fly around the Ruby Seas. So we got a lot accomplished today. So if you guys are on YouTube and you're watching this, hit that like button for me. Subscribe my channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, you'll get notifications let you know when I release a video or I start streaming. And if you guys aren't watching this on YouTube, my channel's down below the screen. So just go to my channel and subscribe to me because I do upload videos that don't get added to Twitch. And if you guys are on Twitch, hit that follow button for me. I need, I forget how many more I need. I think it's like 34 more followers to get that affiliate badge so that I can start getting emotes so that when you guys subscribe, you'll get custom emotes and stuff like that. So make sure you hit that follow button for me here on Twitch. You guys have any suggestions or anything like that, leave a comment down below. This is Trent. Take care.